Welcome back to Malamek Art. My name is Mickey, and today I have an unboxing. I needed more art supplies, but you know, even if you don't need more art supplies and you have a curiosity about how other paints are, then you know, go for it. So today I have something all the way from England, and these are handmade paints by Penholder Art. And his name is Dan, and you can find him on Etsy, YouTube, Instagram, and probably some others, but these are the ones I know the most about him. So he puts his love and care into every single one of these paints, and I have bought a set from him before that I have lovingly used, as you can see. And basically you can choose your own, or you can choose a set that he's already made. And this particular set was just a set that was my choice. And he does send little samples, and we'll see what we have today. So what I ordered this time was the Botanical Springtime Watercolor Palette. So let's see what we got here. I always feel horrible about ripping something when somebody sends me something. What is it? I don't know. So there, I have a nice, oh, it's so lovely. Look at this. Oh, he sent other ones. Oh, he listened to my desire for more caulk violet, because my violet is running out. So, oh, it's so great. He gave me another violet, a chromium oxide, which I ran out of. I wanted to order some of this. Oh, it's so nice of you, Dan. Thank you. That's awesome. Oh, goody, goody, goody. Now I have so much more to share with you. Oh, look, and we have another little teeny little sample of Cobalt Turquoise. Ooh, he made that one too. Okay, so he sends all of the swatch cards. Oh, look, he's got stickers now. Wow, Dan, you're stepping it up. This is great. So in this kit, this gorgeous little cute kit, which really cool paper, I should have a, let's see here. Boy, I don't even have to swatch them, but yes, I will have to. Burnt sienna, a sap green. Look at this gorgeous sap green. A sunflower yellow. It's so beautiful. And these are two new colors of his, magenta and phthalo blue. Am I getting it all in there? Hello, cute. Oh, little thank you portrait. Isn't that cute? And it has silica gel just in case there's moisture. Oh, such great packaging. So I am going to, yeah, why don't I go ahead and open this? Super cute little guy with like handmade, this looks handmade wool. Wow. That is going the extra mile, Dan. Let's see. So I wonder who is the one that makes the wool thread here. Somebody. So this paper's pretty thick. Great for packaging. Don't want to rip it. I might have to. See if I can grab it. Oh, nope. Going for more of the cutting. Okay, okay. I should do this part on time lapse. So yes, definitely check out his Etsy shop. He's got a bunch more colors available. Let's see. And this burnt sienna is gorgeous because it's almost a golden color. Look at that. It's got a little plastic wrapper for them. I don't remember there being one for this one. Maybe that's something new. So here's the little set. It's got a little swing hinge on the back. A little swatch card. And look at these guys. They look very cool. So I'm going to go ahead and open these in a time lapse, and I'll open these as well and make another additional swatch card for these new additions. I'm so excited! So I got way more than I had bargained for with all of these colors. Some of them are so fresh that they stuck to the top, so I'm actually going to use these tops here just to grab some of that paint, because I'm no fool. I am not going to waste this paint. So I am going to see. Oh wow, that's gorgeous. Super beautiful. Look at that. Use a different pen for the opacity test. Look at how pretty that is. I already want to do some mixes. So there's the magenta. Oh, I have this for phthalo blue. Look how gorgeous that is. Wow, that is one saturated color right there. Amazing. So pretty. So I have one of these already, but I don't know. It's a little slight difference, but it might be because I've been using it. So let's see. These are handmade, so you never know if there might be a little bit of a slight difference. Probably not, but I don't know. We'll see. So this one is definitely transparent. Look at that, that's gorgeous. Beautiful yellow. And my kitty's at the door. I closed the door so she couldn't get in. She's like, I'm so sad you're not letting me in. It's okay, Mitty. Here's the burnt sienna, which I think could make a really beautiful, I don't know, like a burnt orange, because it's already almost there. So pretty. And here's the sap green. I've been looking forward to checking this one out, as well as the others. Look how bright these are. Really beautiful. So Dan, what does the NB1 stand for? Because I'm a noob and I need to know. Is that a black? So, beautiful green. And I'll show you what these two are. This is one of my, see if I can get some off of this. Probably not, there's not much on, there wasn't much left on here. But I don't want to waste it, so here we go. This Caulk Violet is like really great. There's so many, it's so versatile. You can warm it up or cool it down. It could be for, you know, shadows, etc. Beautiful color. I noticed there's a PW18 on there. I don't really see the opacity being, I don't see there being a white in here. But maybe, you know, I'm sure there is, it just doesn't seem like it to me. And the chromium oxide, which I'm not gonna touch with my hands because it's super sticky. I actually do like this color. A lot of people, it doesn't, you know, it's very opaque. And, you know, probably doesn't mix 100% well with a lot of different colors, but I really like it. I don't know why. Just look at that, it's beautiful. So happy. Thank you so much, Dan. And here's this beautiful little cobalt turquoise. Let me clean my brush really well. There you go. I don't know if this is a new color for him as well, but it's really pretty. It's like his manganese blue almost. So this cobalt turquoise, I'm gonna open up the page to it. Wow, it's so pretty. It's a PB28. This half pan cobalt turquoise is made with PB28. That's beautiful. Wow. So, from what I'm reading, it's semi-opaque, semi-staining, granulating, very light fast. What a gorgeous blue. And just for the heck of it, here's his, and oh, this is NB1. Well, this answers my question as to what is in the sap green is right in front of my face. So this is Dan's Indigo NB1. I need to learn more about that. Yeah, I can see that. Awesome. I really love indigo. So there's the NB1. So it says like a natural blue, I think, NB. I'm so excited. I'm gonna try to do some mixes with all of these. Let's see what else. Nope, I think I'm good. So yeah, I'm gonna do some mixes and I'll see you at the end. So you see with this set you're getting a winner because you literally will get every range of the rainbow with this set. And with the chromium oxide and caulk violet and cobalt turquoise, there's so much more variety. And Dan, if you're gonna make this again, let me know because it looks really interesting. So thanks for joining me in this, and I am excited to create something with this. Maybe not tonight, but maybe another time. But I'm really excited about these colors, and I know that these will be one of those little packs like this that sort of hang out with me in my purse when I'm on the go and wanting to create something, as well as bringing it back home and using them. They're great for anything. The light fastness is all really good with these. You're getting just a couple that, you know, are on the good side. These are on the awesome side. And I don't know about these. I haven't looked them up. But I'm assuming that they're this one and this one does pretty well. I don't know. I'd have to look it up. But thanks again, Dan. This is really awesome. You can smell a little hint of clove and clove oil in some of these, so that's really cool. It smells great. So okay, thanks for joining me. We'll see you in the next one.